Hi, I'm going to be doing my presentation on B.F. Skinner. His theories had to do with a rejection of the ideas that our behaviors are founded on our internal thought processes and have much more to do with the influences of our external environment and our environmental histories as well as genetics. His idea being that this facilitated um, a lot of more in-depth research and study into the actual circumstances that affect our behavior. Now, as far as how his theories affected education, a lot of what he worked on and believed was that um, behaviors could be promoted through either positive or negative reinforcement. Positive reinforcement, for example, being um, like receiving a reward, such as if he was testing on lab rats, it was receiving food in response to doing a positive action. And then negative reinforcement. It was interesting to read about that because negative reinforcement was not just something negative happening, but also the removal of a negative thing. So the example was that a behavior such as using an umbrella was reinforced by the fact that rain um, hitting an individual stopped when the umbrella was opened over that person. So that kind of an action also was negative reinforcement. In relation to education, he believed that for students to learn, they have to not only have positive and appropriate negative reinforcements, but they need to be at the appropriate times. So, for example, if students are rewarded after coming to class, being quiet, watching some kind of a video or something, that's a reward before any of the actual learning activities take place. And and so he thought those kinds of activities were actually kind of negative, those kinds of reinforcements. He also believed that punishments, in general, as they were used in the educational system, were not very effective for education because he felt like the effects of punishment was just to reinforce the avoidance of punishment, not necessarily the positive behaviors of learning, paying attention in class, etc. And so um, what he did believe uh, constituted a good educational process was one in which students were active participants. He felt like behaviors were established by behaviors. So, for example, rather than just sitting and listening to a teacher and then expecting behaviors, because he was all about behaviors, to be established by those those kind of auditory inputs. Um, He thought that students should be involved in performing tasks and then receiving positive reinforcement, whatever that might be. Um, One example of a positive reinforcement was just the ability to proceed and do something else. So students should learn through actions and behaviors and then be positively reinforced once they have actually performed the behavior that is desired of them. So there's my presentation. And then I have uploaded to Moodle a Word document that has my sources listed on it, and hopefully I can upload that as well as this video document. Thank you.